Hi, this is Nancy Schick, attorney, mediator, and conflict resolution coach in New York City. My goal is to keep you out of court and build your conflict resolution skills. So we have Valentine's Day this week, and last week I did a little video on whether you should date somebody that you work with. So now the question becomes, for some of you that saw that video, well, should I make a move? Valentine's Day's on Friday. Should I make my move on that coworker that I'm interested in? And of course, I have a few tips for you. So the first thing you want to do, just like I talked about with dating someone that you work with generally, is you want to find out what your employer's policy is. If you don't know that, or maybe have just forgotten, you want to find out. Obviously, if you supervise someone, you don't want to go that route, right? You can get into a lot of trouble when you're supervising someone that you're dating. So that's the first thing. Then the next thing that you want to think about is this the first time that you've made a move on this particular person? And what was their response? Obviously, again, if you did make a move and it wasn't well received, the answer is no, don't make a move, right? You have to really think about what's going on for the other person. And I think that, a lot of times we forget that. We forget how to look at what it's like for the person that we're interested in. We make it all about us and what we want. But you have to consider that the reason that most people go to work is to work. So you want to consider all of those things. And then you want to do, like I talked about in the last video, is you want to look at the risk versus the reward. Are you getting signals from this person? Are you working together regularly and you think, wow, this is somebody I might want to build a life with? Or is this just somebody that you're kind of interested and attracted to, that it might be a quick hit and then you're done, right? That's going to be very uncomfortable if you're working with them again. So you want to also then consider, how much are you working together? The risks go up the more that you work with that person. You might be in the same department but never see them. That's a different situation. Or maybe you're in a temporary position and your plan is to leave. Maybe you're already looking for a job, right? You want to consider all of that, because again, the risks go up if you're going to continue to work together. You might end up supervising each other or working very closely on a project, maybe having to travel together. You want to think through all of this. So the short answer is, should you make that move? It's not typically recommended, but spending a lot of time with each other at work does increase the likelihood that you would develop feelings for someone. So if you're not sure about some of this, I will include a link to my sexual harassment course, because you are required to do that every year now in New York, and that's for good reason, right? We forget what we're supposed to be doing at work. Again, work, that's number one. And then I'd invite you also, because I'm getting a lot of good feedback on these, is I invite you to share your workplace dating stories in the comments below, or you can email them to me if you would like to share them more privately. My email address is on the screen, and I look forward to hearing from you.